Hey everyone, I'm Seth Hillary. I'm getting ready to do some original songs. My collar is caught in my guitar strap. 1 second while I finish setting up here. My collar is still caught in my guitar strap. Hold on. One more thing before we start. Okay, well, it's recommending a ambitious goal, but we'll stick with it. Okay, let's see. What is this? This is not working. Hold on a second. That's not working. I'm just going to do this. Sorry about this. Okay, so now we're just about done. All right, sorry for the delay. Hey everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. I'm going to be doing some original songs as always for you tonight. And I usually have my opening song planned, but well, I guess I'm going to start with this. Let me start with this. This is a song I wrote for me and my wife. It's a celebration of a relationship that started under unlikely circumstances and stood the test of time. Even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. Now somehow, when so many years have flown, look around at this place that we call home. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Through those times when it all seemed way too much, and it felt like both of us had enough, still here we are. Cry or laugh at the things we did back then, still it all comes down to this in the end. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing can stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Here we are. Of all places we both could be, here we are. Hey everyone, I'm Seth Hillary. Oh, thank you, Marichka. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for liking the live. I'm Seth Hillary. I'm doing original songs. If you are enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already. Oh, and thank you, JPG Damien, for following. And don't forget to share the live. And if you can support me, that'd be totally great. I have a live goal. The live goal tonight is three gold medals. And your support, you could actually, because it's out there. It's on all the, it's streaming everywhere. I don't know who Machinsky is. You can also download the song from my page, by the way. Harry, thank you for liking the live. So I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. These are songs I wrote. Yes, like, subscribe, etc. And your support keeps the songs coming. If you can do that, that'd be totally awesome. Okay. This is a recent single. You keep giving me advice that I never asked for. Like you're a self-appointed one-man task force whose job it is to save me from myself, as if I really need that kind of help. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. When I talk to you, I tiptoe over eggshells. Oh, thank you, Jem. I'm afraid the truth might damage your inflated brain cells. You'll never be the angel you pretend to be. You're projecting your own bullspit onto me. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. Thank you, Eva, for the follow. Goodbye can be a sad and lonely thing, but now I've got a song I get to sing. I want a friend, not a critic. Kindly take your opinion and go stick it. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. At least you gave me fuel for a lyric. This is my so long song. This is my so long song. I'm singing my so long song. Hey everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. As I say, I am doing original songs. These are all songs I wrote. If you like these songs, I wrote them. Of course I wrote them, even if you don't like them. Oh, thank you, Bailey, for the Heart Me, and you have signed up for the fan club. Thank you so much. If you send a Heart Me, you become a member of the fan club, and you get badges and the status, and you can support. Oh, thank you, Sydney. And if you are enjoying the live, please follow me if you're not already. And what else? Support me if you can, and share the live and invite your friends. So what should I do next? These are original songs. If you know my songs, I know Bailey is here, and I know what song she has requested for. Oh, good, a different. I thought you were gonna ask for. I want to make you happy, but I shouldn't assume anything, right? Because we don't want to hear the same song every time, right? Old war stories. I can do both. You know, I like to kind of do. Oh, and thank you for the dolphin, Bailey. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. So, save the best for last. But I'm not doing that song because I didn't write that one. But I like to do both of those songs together. How about if I do both of them? Well, I sometimes get sidetracked. The intent is to do both of those two songs But let's see what happens because, we're flexible. But this song actually, as some of you know, led to the creation of 3 different songs, well, including itself. I don't know if I should tell the whole story or just shut up and do the song. We charged into the fire, so in love, I never would have known it would all blow up. But the hot nights and the fights, the begging you to stay, it's just a hard luck tale to tell someday. Another war story of a brave and battered heart, another blaze of glory, changing of the guard. Now you and me are history, a dream that got shot down, another war story from love's great battleground. I may be hurting, but I'm standing tall. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. The struggle is to just give up and let go, and chalk it up as one more chapter closed. Another war story of a brave and battered heart, another blaze of glory, a changing of the guard. Now you and me are history, a dream that got shot down, another war story from love's great battleground. The wound's gonna mend, I'll dare to love again. Someday I'll find the one that won't end. As another war story of a brave and battered heart, another blaze of glory, a changing of the guard. Where now you and me are history, a dream that got shot down, another war story from love's great battleground, another war story from love's great battleground. I really love singing that song. Thank you, Jeremiah, for the follow. Oh, thank you, Aria. I love you too. Thank you so much. Oh, and a live. Thank you, 3 lives. And thank you, Jeremiah, for the roses, 5 of them, and Bailey, 3 roses. Thank you, everybody, for the love and support. As you know, your support keeps the songs coming. So thank you. And if you can see if you see the pink box on the screen or the live goal at the top, that is awesome. You can support me that way. If you can't see those, there's a support me in my profile. So please, your support does keep the songs coming. Thank you so much. I rediscovered that song. There's a long story. Oh, thank you. There's a long story behind that song, which I've told before. But that song led to 3 other songs, including itself. So total of 3 songs. So I wrote that song, more than 30 years ago, but it wasn't done 30 years ago. I fixed it lately. But shortly after I wrote that song, I was invited, and this is a huge honor, to write with a 2-time Grammy-nominated songwriter. So I thought, he can help me fix it. So I played it for him. And I guess, I never asked him why at the time. He loved the idea of the war story, but I guess because that was a breakup song maybe, and he wanted to maybe write a love song. So we wrote a different song with almost the same title. And I'm going to play that one for you now. So that one's called Another War Story. This one is called Old War Stories. And I wrote this with, his name is Casey Kelly. You may know some, well, I don't know if you all know like 90s and 80s and 90s country, but he had a big hit. He was nominated for a Grammy with a song called Soon by Tanya Tucker. He was also nominated for a Grammy for a song called Anyone Who Isn't Me Tonight by Kenny Rogers. He also wrote a famous George Strait song, The Cowboy Rides Away. And he also wrote Old War Stories with yours truly, and here's how it goes. It must have looked bad to your mom and your dad. I can still see the look on their face when we walked in the door and there you and I were, locked up in a loving embrace. I thought that our future was all in the past, but now, years later, we can look back and laugh, telling old war stories from love's battleground, where we've won and we've lost, and then turned it around. From the lowest of lows to the greatest of glories, safe in each other's arms, telling old war stories. Remember the night we had our big fight? You locked me outside in the yard. It started to rain and I pleaded in vain, but you made me sleep in the car. They say love conquers all, and I swear that it's true. 'Cause here I am now on this couch holding you, telling old war stories from love's battleground, where we've won and we've lost, then turned it around. From the lowest of lows to the greatest of glories, safe in each other's arms, telling old war stories. From the lowest of lows to the greatest of glories, safe in each other's arms, telling old war stories. Oh, thank you so much, Brenner and Mia for the follows. Oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot to do a couple of things. I forgot to do a couple of things that I should do, and I'm just doing that one now. And let me do another one. Let's do that one. And what other thing? I forgot one other thing. What was I going to do? Oh, hi, Ashley. How are you? I'm so glad you like the lives. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I got to pin the comment. Did I not pin the comment? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, and thank you, Sydney, for sharing the live. If you're enjoying the live, please follow if you're not already following. Share the live, and if you can support me, that'd be totally great. Some of you can see the live goal at the top of the screen, which is tonight 3 gold medals. Okay, so what is next on the agenda? I'm doing original songs. So I don't know, Bailey, should I do that song now? Should I do the you know what song? Should I make you happy? Would that song make you happy right now? Or should I do something else? And where's Galvin tonight? Okay, well, this is for Bailey because Bailey is awesome. And I like this song too. And I hope the song makes you happy. And it's called I Want to Make You Happy. Hold on a second. Just, I know this song. I don't need the cheat sheet, but it's like a security blanket. I'm going to have it in front of me anyway. Oh, I have another song with happy in the title, but it's a sad song. But it's a really good one. Maybe I'll do that next. Wait, is it? No, it's this way. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. You could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven, but even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Courtney, for the... Let's see. Oh, Mira, thank you for you're awesome, and Courtney for the rose. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. As you know, your support keeps the songs coming. It means the world to me. So thank you. And if you're enjoying the live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already. And I got so many comments I want to pin. I'll pin that one. I'm so glad that song makes you happy. I could do another love song, but I can also do I guess it's kind of a love song. The song I debuted last time. Oh, and thank you for I Love TikTok Live. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. You're so awesome. Oh, 2 of them. Thank you. Oh, it's your first gift. Oh, my goodness. I'm so honored. Thank you so much. I really am honored that this is your first gift and it went to me. That means a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow. So I debuted this song on my last live. I got to do it now. Or should I do it next? I almost feel like doing this song first. So here's another, okay, I'm going to do this. This is another love song. Yeah, we're getting tired of the love songs, Enough love songs already, but I'm going to do one more for now. Because I just feel like doing it. I haven't really done this song much lately. All the greatest paintings ever made will pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with a light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, because you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. Moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Thank you so much, Courtney. I'm sorry you gotta go, Bailey. But I'm so glad you made it, and thank you for the love and support. So, that song, when I wrote that song, I came up with that idea, Rembrandt star. First of all, I thought, is anybody going to get that? Because Rembrandt had this magic thing he did with light. I went on a tour of Europe, like after I finished grad school, and of all the things I saw in Europe, the Rembrandt paintings at the Rijksmuseum just blew me away, and that thing he does with light. So 50 years later, I started thinking of that, and I thought about this star shining on this, couple. And I thought, I wonder if I can make a song. So I came up with the first two verses, and then, like, where do I go from there? Well, if this is the last day on earth, I'll be happy. So that was the bridge. And then I was like, what do I go next? I thought, I haven't said. So this is kind of how I was like. At first, I thought, am I going to have enough things to say in this song? So then if the world ended today, I'd be happy. So I wrote the bridge, and then. What am I doing in the next verse? And it's like, well, I talked about her and everything, but I haven't really talked about how I'm feeling. So I'm the happiest man, and looking in her eyes, and the line, a window to your heart, the window to your soul, but the window to your heart rhymes with stars. It's like, oh, what luck. So I got that line. And then when it comes to the last verse, what am I going to do? And I said, he hasn't touched her yet. He hasn't kissed her yet. So that became the last verse. And that's kind of the writing process in a nutshell. But did I pin that comment yet? I think I did, but did I? Well, it doesn't hurt to pin it a second time, right? So I have this song. I debuted it last time. So some of you know, if you've been following me, I'm a big Deadhead, a fan of the Grateful Dead. And thank you, my feet, for liking the live. Now it's showing nobody here. Is that really true? Is nobody here anymore? If you're here, say hi. Argentina, hello, and Tommy, how are you? Okay, some people are here. McKenna, hi, how are you? And who else said hi? It scrolled off the screen so quickly. My feet, hello, how are you? So I debuted the song. I'm a big Deadhead, and a few weeks ago or so, their last remaining singer and songwriter, they still have two drummers. It's the opposite of Spinal Tap. The two drummers are still alive. Everybody else is gone. But Bob Weir passed away, so I decided to write a tribute song to him. He was the rhythm guitarist. So here's the song. My mic is in the way. My microphone is in my way. Okay. So anyway, here's the song I wrote for Bob Weir, again, Grateful Dead rhythm guitarist. From the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear, your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life. You sent joy to fill my ears, like a daydream in the sunshine. You're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings, I'm sorry, I sang that already. I got on, the bus took off, and the music never stopped. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Oh, Addie, hey, how are you? You made it. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you for liking the live. I'm so glad you like that song. That's brand new. I really like it too. You know, every time I write a song, I'm like, how did I do that? You know, if it comes out good, I'm like, I wrote that? Wow, how did I do that? I don't know. You know, actually, I often have doubts that I can do it. And I actually have a song about that. I wonder if I should play that song tonight. Well, okay, I might as well play it. What the heck? I know some people have said they like the song. I always feel like, why does anybody care about this song? But some people have told me they really like it. So this is about my self-doubt, the creative process. Thank you so much. Oh, Ariana, thank you so much. But here's a song about that self-doubt and getting through it. Because when, you know, I take my struggles, I like to take my struggles and turn them into songs, because kind of my overall theme in life and as an artist is just keep moving forward. Find a way. Just don't just give up, no matter what. So here's I check my social media, scroll through the latest news as I create amnesia of the job I need to do. It's been like this for me all day. My nerves are off the charts. I need to find a word to say, and I don't know where to start. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate, wishing I could escape, 'cause I don't wanna face the fear of an empty page. You'd think that with my history I'd have a little trust in my own creativity. It feels like boom or bust. The problem is I'm making this about my self-esteem, when I need to be taking this into the world of dreams. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate. Just one way to escape, gotta force myself to face the fear of an empty page. I get my fingers moving, just one line, I'm suddenly producing, and I'm fine. Emerging from this place I hate, making one more great escape. All I had to do was face the fear of an empty page. All I had to do was face the fear of an empty page. Thank you so much. Should we what? Oh, 30K likes would be totally awesome. Thank you so much. So, I guess that kind of is kind of what my whole philosophy is like. I was having trouble writing a song, so I wrote a song about having trouble writing a song. And hopefully it doesn't apply. It applies to people who are other than songwriters too, I hope. Anybody who has to do anything that they feel like they can't. Because there's really no such thing as writer's block, by the way. It's just really fear. So, what was I going to do? I thought I said I was going to do something. Did I say that? I haven't done my latest single yet. My latest single is a song that, it has a message that maybe some people might not like. But it is my latest single. I probably should do it, right? And I have an upcoming single, too. We have not heard Aurora yet tonight. So we can do that. So, should I do Aurora or my latest single, which is a message song? Or my upcoming single, which is a thank you song to you for listening? Okay, I'm going to do my latest single. Okay, because it is my latest single, and we kind of have to do the latest single, right? Oh, McKenna, I'm so sorry you have to go. I hope to see you. Yes, come back Thursday. I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10, New York time. Ashley, love to you too. So, this is my current and new and latest single. And my messages are not scrolling. Or are they? I don't know. Maybe they are. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to close this browser. It's showing me my CPU is being overly stimulated. I have this browser open with 1,000,000 tabs. So I gotta close it. I just did, finally. Oh, and I gotta swipe right to show comments, although it's really left. Okay, so here's my current single. If you disagree with this message, I hope we can still be friends. We blame our woes on woke and on immigration. We must fight for the rights of the privileged few. We hear it on podcasts and our favorite stations. Whoever tells us different is fake news. We can't tell what's real and what's made up. We take the bull spitting through eyes wide shut. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can research, we can check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. One owns 7 homes at a private island, while tens of millions struggle to make rent. There's a scammer and a fraud who won't stop lying. And that's who we elect as president. We get less of the pie while they grab more. We swallow all their lies as our main course. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We could learn, but we don't want to. The ones with the bucks control the information. They're in luck with our cooperation. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could listen to the other side, take a risk, and open up our minds. We could see right through the lies, but we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. Before we lose it all, this is a wake-up call. We need to learn, even though we don't want to. Oh, I'm so glad you liked this song, Addie. Well, you know, if you like that one, I have another one that it's recorded already, actually, but I don't know when I should release it. I'm not going to release it next because it's too, I don't want to release 2 of those kind of songs in a row. And I have another song that's going to be out on February 20th that I have not yet played tonight. But as long as we're on that mode, if you like that song, you may like this one. These messages are not scrolling. It says 1 new message. And thank you, Audrey, for liking the live. And thank you, Caroline, for sharing the live. Oh, well, I wanted to do another one of these kind of songs. If you like that one, I gotta play this one for you. Then I'll do Aurora. How's that? Is that a fair deal? A lot of people can't afford a doctor. So many drinking water laced with lead. They can't afford to send their kids to college, 'cause the wealthy get their taxes cut instead. And the president and the Congress making promises, but if you think they care about us commoners, well, they're not gonna fool us anymore. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nest, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. the time they're out there raising money. The ones who give the most get awful chummy. An agenda's gonna end up on the docket that's only gonna line their greasy pockets. And they sell us that they're growing the economy. But if you're buying into their dishonesty, you ought to know you get what they're paid for. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nest, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. They don't hear a word we say, 'cause the money's talking so loud. But if they don't listen up, we gotta vote them out. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nests, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Thank you, Ariana, for all the shares. And if you are enjoying my live, don't forget to share. Follow me if you're not already following me. And if you can support me, that'd be totally awesome. I have a live goal. Some of you can see at the top of the screen, 3 gold medals and the little pink box at the bottom. And if you can't see any of those things, you can go to my profile and support me through there. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you so much. And I'm going to pin your comment. I don't know why that song is hard to sing. It's not like there's no space for breathing, but I always have a hard time finding the places to take the breaths. I shouldn't admit that, but it's true. Okay, Addie, you still here? Because we have a request, and it says 1 new message. It is pretty quick. I should slow down the tempo a little bit. Okay, well, I promised this song, and it's a fun song. Anyway, so I like singing it. But I like it even better because it was requested. Sitting on the sofa, swiping right and left. One lonely night, darker than the next. An empty bed, waiting for me. No ray of hope I could see. Then fast as a flash from the sky came the one who opened my eyes. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Hair as red as fire, eyes of emerald green, a heart of gold put out of a dream. She brings color to my world, makes the flame inside me burn. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. A greater glare than a solar flare. She electrifies the air. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. nothing I wouldn't do for her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Oh, thank you so much, Tatum, for the follow. And I gotta pin that comment to, oh, wait a second, where did it go? I could do that. I could play Dumb and Dumber. And I haven't done that yet. Let's see, which should I pin? One of my faves. I'm going to pin one of my faves. I got to really catch my breath for a second. I still didn't catch my breath after the previous song. And if you are enjoying my life, by the way, I'm Seth Hillary. Those just joining, these are all original songs. These are all songs I wrote. If you are enjoying my live, please don't forget to follow me if you're not following me already, or subscribe, whatever it's called, wherever you're listening from. Share the live and invite your friends. And if you can support me, that would be totally awesome. Your support does keep the songs coming. Some of you can see the live goal at the top of your screen. Tonight we're shooting for three gold medals, but we'll take them one at a time. Oh, I think I do remember her, actually. But it didn't show on the screen, the share. If you press the share button, that will tell the algorithm to send more people. And all your likes and tapping, and also if you can, any of your support, any gift you send, also signals to the algorithm to send more people. And thank you so much, Caroline and Ariana, for the share. All right. Oh, anyway, Tatum, I come back on Thursday. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time. I hope I'll see you again, and please follow if you're not already following me. Oh, what song? Oh, we were going to do, we had a request, did we not? Oh, thank you, Keith, for sharing the live. All right, thank you so much. And I'm going to pin that comment because that is so awesome that you shared and followed. Why can't I pin the comment? Okay, pin comment. All right. I'm getting this high CPU notice. That was from earlier. I wonder if it's still a thing. How many of you have heard my sing-along song? It's called Sing It With Me. Because that's what my fingers were telling me to play. But I did have this request. And we always love to play this song because it's fun. It is one of my most streamed songs. And if you are, oh, that would be so awesome. Oh, and by the way, you get a discount if you refill your coins on the website, tiktok.com/coins, you get 25% off, I've been told. I've been told that I should inform my viewers of this. So you get a discount if you do it there on the website, tiktok.com/coins. Okay, have I caught my breath yet? Yes, that is true. That's what I've been told. And I've been told I'm supposed to tell you that. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time catching my breath tonight. Somebody's spamming me, I think, on another screen. For the person saying this stuff, they're trying to entice me. into some sort of relationship scam, but I'm a married guy, so I don't do that sort of thing. You know, I actually have water here. That's probably good. This is actually Gatorade. It's not actually Gatorade, it's a powdered version. Yeah, that might actually help. And thank you for the suggestion. So anyway, we're still doing yap music in between songs. This is not mere idle chatter, since I'm playing, picking on the guitar and I'm yapping. This is just, I'm performing yap music for you during Yappy Hour. But I am going to do Dumb and Dumber. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, 'cause I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, "Get a grip on yourself." Now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I used logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number, and I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Yeah, Ariana, I'm sorry. That line, actually. So that song, I wrote that song. I was sitting with another songwriter and we were talking about song titles, because song titles are really important in songwriting. What makes a good song title? My wife happened to be walking by and she mentioned the movie Dumb and Dumber, which was out at the time. She said, like, Dumb and Dumber is a great example of a title. I mean, it was a movie title. It wouldn't be a good song title, but it was, and as soon as I heard that, I'm like, what do you mean it wouldn't be a good song title? And then immediately I came up with that line. It was dumb to let myself fall in love and even dumber to let her go. I'm like, I got to write this song. And we wrote it like right away. It was like really, I wrote it really quickly. I guess we wrote it. I kind of did a lot of the writing, but there was one line that just wasn't working. And it was that line, a double barrel bummer. I didn't have that line. It was Dumb and Dumber, a monumental bummer. And I was looking at my co-writer, I'm like, is that good? And I was like, yeah, it's good. And I'm like, is it really? And I wanted to like it, and I kind of liked it, but something told me, I don't know if that's it. And I kept, for the next 2 months, every time I talked to my co-writer, monumental bummer? Is that the line? Is that good? Should we go with that? And part of me is like, part of me liked it, and part of me is like, there's got to be something better. And I couldn't think of what it was. And then one day, I was thinking Dumb and Dumber, two things, double barrel bummer. Oh my God, that's it. I got it now. It took 2 months to get that line. A 1-2 punch, I got that one quick. I mean, everything else came really quickly. The bridge was totally my co-writer's idea. I used logic, I take calculated risk, and I didn't count on wanting her like this. But everything else, and then, I went to Nashville and I met with this publisher, a very successful publisher, and she wanted to sign that song. But believe it or not, she wanted me to change the line that started the whole song and that I thought the whole song was based around. She wanted me to, and I couldn't believe this. You don't want to argue with the publisher, especially when you're a beginning new songwriter to the scene, but she wanted me to change. It was dumb to let myself fall in love and even dumber to let her go. I'm like, that's like the best line I've ever written. She wanted me to change it, and you wouldn't believe what she wanted me to change it to. The line she wanted me to change it to was so lame. I just can't believe that she wanted me to change it, but are you ready for this? She wanted me to change it to, it was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber not to let her know. And that is bad for so many reasons. And then the whole second verse would have to change also. I have no idea why she wanted to change it. It's like it was so good when I came up with it. I'm like, I have to write the song. This is just killer. This is like the best thing I've ever thought of, or one of them anyway. Sometimes you just have something and it's, aha, that's it. And that was that line. And then she wanted me to change it. And then, she wanted to sign 2 of my songs. I was thinking maybe I should sign one of them. But she was known for, when I was starting out and learning the business, I was told that when you sign for the song with the publisher, you should always ask for what's called a reversion clause, which means if they don't get your song recorded within, like usually you ask for 2 years or sometimes 3 years, but even 5 years, you get the song back. But this publisher did not give reversion clauses, so I ended up not signing anything with her, which was probably a mistake. Oh, we made $20K. I hope you saw the Superman on your screen, because you're all super for all the likes. Oh, I didn't even press notify to notify my followers, but thank you everybody so much. You're so awesome. Well, that's because you're all super. We also get animations for meeting like shares. I don't know what. Oh, we should have. Did we get? There was another animation for shares. There's also an animation for coins. I think if we get to 500 coins, we get. I forget what the animation is. A heart? One of them is a pumpkin. I don't know why. There are only a certain number of choices, and a pumpkin is one of them. Yes, it is. And it's also on my website. And there's a link in my profile that says website. And I have a Discord. There's a link to the Discord there too. And on my website, you can download my songs besides streaming them. And I also have artist merch that you can get there. So that would be totally awesome if you want to get my art. And some of the merch is derived from my songs. And a matter of fact, I'm going to do a song. Oh, awesome, Ariana. So I want to do a song. I actually have 2 merch items on my website that were derived from this song. This is kind of, I feel like it's become my kind of personal brand song. I know Galvin's not here, but I know he likes this song a lot. This is called Being Me, and I have a t-shirt and I think a hoodie there's a line from the song, and you'll know what it is, maybe, and I'll tell you afterwards. But from this song, which you can get on my website. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then, I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. That's the line. I get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, and sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. So yeah, I have on my website, I have t-shirts, t-shirt and a hoodie, I think, with that line. I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I just thought that's, I did that with several songs. There are lines, and I think that line by itself is a good message. And I, would be proud to wear that and share that. So I made merch out of that. Oh, and you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't even played my upcoming single. I guess I should do one more song. And I haven't done my upcoming single yet, which is a thank you to you, the listener. Those just joining, I'm Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. If you're enjoying, please follow me if you're not already. Share the live. And if you can support me, your support means the world to me, and it keeps the songs coming. We're still looking for the gold medals to reach the live goal, which you can probably see at the top of your screen. Oh, Addie! See you on Thursday, right? Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10. So I'm going to do my upcoming single, which is, again, to thank you for listening. I wrote the song for you. And it goes something like this. The hours lost inside my head, trying to make things rhyme, matching chords with melodies it's always well spent time. I do this both for me and you, dreaming it will turn into music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. The work I do alone at home grows to be much more when I'm behind the microphone, and my world becomes yours. So thanks for being here with me and giving me a chance to be music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. Music to your ears. Music to your ears. Oh, I ought to put, I have a TikTok shop actually. I should put those, I don't think I've put those Being Me shirts on the TikTok shop. I have my Gratitude and a Heartbeat shirts there. It says Gratitude and a Heartbeat, what more does anyone need? And I'm pinning your comment. But it's on my website. You can get it on my website. It's there. Oh, thank you so much, Danny. Danny's still here. Wow, you've been here this whole time? Oh, thank you so much, May. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna pin that. Wait. Oh wait, I got Ariana's comment is still there, so I can't pin yours yet. Maybe I could do another song. Oh, I was gonna do my sing-along. Hey, Fuzz, you made it. I heard you're sick. I hope you're feeling better. I've been sick myself, to tell you the truth. I didn't know I was gonna make it tonight. I really thought, and I thought I was gonna not be able to make it to an hour, but I guess I'm doing okay for now. And thank you so much, Violet, for 6 roses. And I'm pinning, I don't know what to pin. There's so many nice comments I want to pin. Well, since Fuzz is here, I got to do one more song. I think. Oh God, I got so many songs I want to play for you all. Okay, so I should do this, there are 2 songs I'm thinking of doing now. Well, I guess I'll do another unreleased song. Some of you have heard this already. I'm really looking forward to recording this. But, then I just wrote that song I played earlier, the tribute to Bob Weir, and now I want to record that one. Plus, I've been working on recording Affliction, which we haven't done tonight, but I guess we're not going to do it tonight. Okay, so unreleased song. I did put down a guitar track for this, but I haven't gotten around to doing the rest of it yet. Or did I? Maybe I didn't even do this yet. Wait, before I do that, since Violet was kind enough to send 6 roses, I'm going to pin that. I didn't realize I could do this till recently, but thank you so much. I tried to live like I was told, working hard to fit the mold. No idea what my dream was, or what I really loved. I felt so empty that it struck a nerve. The day I came across these words, we all have 2 lives. You'll know the second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. I started working on myself, set goals for me, not someone else. Found meaning in what I do. That's when the world said I was ready to meet you. We all have 2 lives. You'll know the second has begun the moment we realize you only have one. You have your life, I have mine. We've created something greater now that they're combined. We all have 2 lives. We knew the second had begun the moment we realized we only have one. So happy we realize we only have one. Thank you so much. Oh, and he came back. Did he come back? Oh, you're back. Awesome. So you got to hear that song, I hope. Thank you so much. You know what? I think I can do one more because there were 2 songs I was debating. So this one, some of you know, this is I've never written a song as fast as I wrote this one. I was standing in the shower one day, and hey, your mind wanders in the shower. I started singing this old song from my childhood. It was a hit song on the radio when I was a kid. And, I had just gotten finished writing We Don't Want To, which was my current single. And it's a song I like. But, that song actually has a lot of words in it, that's just fine. Some songs have a lot of words. But the song I was singing in my head was so simple. And in contrast, I thought, my next song, I want to write the simplest song I possibly can. And by the time I got out of the shower and got dressed, I had the whole song. My phone was on the bathroom sink. And I typed in the lyric. And first thing in the morning, I ran down to the studio. I was really excited. I was like, and the music the first thing I did, that was it. So yes, this song is a result of that shower, wandering mind. And it goes sort of like this. Oh, I gotta pin that comment because you're so awesome. Oh, there's a story behind that last song too, but let me play this song. Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. see your pretty face. A single thought comes through, just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, there's not much I can do, just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on, share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only three that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Well, I'm so happy to hear that, Danny. So those of you just joining, these are all songs I wrote. I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10 p.m. Thank you so much, Fuzz. I'm pinning your comment. You're so awesome. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to follow me if you're not already following me. Share the live, invite your friends, and if you can support me and you want to, I would totally appreciate that. Your support is important to me and it keeps the songs coming. We're still looking for the live goal, which is three gold medals. So again, I am a married guy. Somebody seems to be flirting with me, but I'm flattered. But I am a married guy. So I said, 3 gold medals. We're take them one at a time. Oh, I forgot to check this other chat here. From Ireland. I hope you're still here. And I missed a few comments. Oh, I missed several comments. I don't know if everybody's still here. Digital Wizard, Ethan, Raj, hey, how are you? And asking for cover songs, but I do all originals. Ethan, I played We Don't Want To earlier tonight. But thank you for the request. I'm so glad. Layla, I played that earlier tonight. I probably finished with songs for tonight because, as you know, I have chronic fatigue. I've actually gone longer than usual tonight, which is surprising because I haven't been feeling that well. I've been kind of sick lately. When I first started the live, I was like, oh God, I don't know if I'm going to make it. But then, being with you, I get the burst of energy. I wonder if the light should be just one hair brighter. I can make the light brighter. Is that better? Did I make it brighter? I think I did. Yap music! Yeah, I can do a little more yap music for tonight. What are we yapping about tonight? Oh, I started to tell you, I was going to tell you the story of the previous song, Two Lives. Oh boy. Well, mine is, I hate to tell you what it is. Stomach problem, you know what that's like. Thank you so much, Layla. Of course, your name is the name of one of the best classic rock songs in the history. I actually think, you know, if people talk about like the greatest, what is the greatest guitar riff, you know, rock guitar riff in history, it has to be, to me, there's no doubt, it's the riff from the song Layla. I know there's so many great guitar riffs, but there's just something about that one that just tops them all. You know, it really does. So, I'm Seth Hillary. I do original songs and music. So, oh yeah, I was going to tell you the story behind that song. I've told it before, so, you know, if I repeat myself, well, like I said in that the last song, I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself, but I do tell the same stories a lot. I am a storyteller, and my kids are always, Dad, we've heard that story already, but I hope they're still fun, even if you heard them before. But so I found this group of songwriters. Actually, when I first moved to LA, and I went to music school, and then I finished music school, then I found this songwriting workshop. And it was like 3 blocks from where I lived. Well, I moved to Hollywood because I thought that would be the place to, you know, pursue a songwriting career. So there was the National Academy of Songwriters, whose office was 3 blocks from my house, and they had a workshop every Monday night. It was a 4-hour workshop where we would sit and give each other feedback on songs. And I used to go to that every week religiously. And then there was a group of songwriters that sometimes, pretty often after the 4 hours of that workshop, we'd go out to dinner at this Denny's nearby, and we'd basically talk about songwriting for another hour or two. Well, recently, I reconnected with some of these songwriters, and they're most of them are out in like California and Arizona, and I'm in New Jersey now. I used to be in LA, but we meet by Zoom once a week, and we give each other feedback. And one of the songwriters in there mentioned this old Chinese, you know, Confucius proverb. And the proverb is, well, the rough translation of the proverb is, you know, we all have 2 lives, you'll know the second has begun the moment you realize you only have one. It's something like that. That's not the exact wording of the proverb, but that's what it says. And I said, wow, that's great. That ought to be a song. I said, we should all write it would be a great songwriting exercise if we all wrote a song about that. Everybody's like, yeah, that'd be great. But it turned out I was the only one who did it. And I brought it into the group, and they all loved it. And I really like it because I really like the message. I mean, it was an old proverb, so it's got a great message to start with, right? Oh, that's a... Oh, that's it. That's the intro to, I wasn't invited. Nobody knows me in the Grammy world. I think, you know, spread the word, and maybe I'll be famous enough someday to get a Grammy. That'd be totally... I used to dream, well, I still kind of dream of having a hit song on the radio. I spent like more than 2 decades just writing songs and not performing them. Just, so, you know, I have a lot of songs that we wrote them, and then, you know, you go to the studio and you hire musicians and demo singers, and you make demos, and then you go around to usually music publishers, but if you can get into the label or the producer or the artist, you pitch them there. But, you know, everybody, you know, it's funny, people think it's so hard to get to see music publishers, but music publishers are easier to get to see than record labels and producers and artists. So usually you go through the music publisher to get to these other people. I wasn't nominated. Well, spread the word, everybody. Tell all your friends, send them my way. And go to my website and sign up for the Seth Edge newsletter, by the way. You can do that at the website. And join the Discord also. All those links are in my profile. Well, you know, as a songwriter, as a non-performing songwriter, I came so close to having my big break. You know, that song Dumb and Dumber opened doors for me. It was on hold for Joe Diffie back in the 90s, and but then he got another song called This Is Your Brain on Love, and he decided to record that one instead. And he didn't want to have two songs with brains on that same album. Well, that one became a #1 hit, so I can't be too upset. I like my song better, but that one became a hit, so I can't complain. And then, you know, I had a couple of publishing deals on the table, like, oh, Renee, I know I'm kind of done with Songs Tonight Digital. You know, it's Yappy Hour, we're doing Yap music, but come back on Thursday and request Gabrielle and we'll do it. You know, I could have had a major deal, I think, I'm pretty sure, with Universal, well, it was MCA and it was about to become Universal. But I got an anxiety attack and I failed to make this one phone call. I talked myself out of making this one phone call that I had to make, and then I lost out on the deal. Then I had another deal a couple of years later with a startup publishing company, and the negotiation went south. It was actually the publisher changed the terms of the negotiation, and then I was like afraid to stand up to her. So I started bending over backwards to try to please her. And then when I finally got the contract, it's like, I can't sign this. And then she got really mad at me. We wasted a lot of money on lawyers. I also made a mistake because my lawyer made a mistake. I had this young lawyer and he made a mistake that the publisher never forgave him and didn't want to work with him. I should have just gotten a new lawyer. He was working for I should have told his boss what happened, but I didn't think of it. I started getting, sometimes I get so much anxiety, and I even had months to think about this, and I just can't think past, the thing. So that's what happened, is the anxiety killed me. Anxiety killed my songwriting career. I probably would have been a hit songwriter by now. But I do have a song about anxiety attacks, which I probably should play more often. It's called Fear. That's also on my website. It was on the album I released back in 2018. I used to play that out live and people really liked it, so I should probably play it more often. But, this song I was just talking about. So that's the intro of a song that's on that album, which I rarely do. I don't do this song often. I like it a lot. It's kind of a true story, but it's a true story that, was embellished for purposes of making it a better song. It was a true story that there was this woman that we both liked each other a lot. But me being an idiot, couldn't take the hint. And she said she did something or something happened which made me think she was like she had another guy, which she didn't. And then she tried to call me and I just didn't get it. So I kind of let her go. And she, and I connected with her, online like years later. But I was already married. But I told her the story and, it was emotional for both of us. So I wrote this song. I had thought about her for years after that happened. So I wrote a song. I got a song out of it at least, and she got to hear the song. She ended up becoming, well, not really famous, but sort of famous, which is why I can't say her name. At least famous within a certain realm. But I was proud of her for her achievements. Oh, so what else? What else can we yap about if we're doing yap music and yappy hour? By the way, those just joining, I'm Seth Hillary. I do original songs. We're doing now, this is not just idle chatter, this is yap music. And if you're enjoying my live, please follow me. Follow me to the ends of the earth. Just smash the follow button. And if you can support me, again, hate to keep harping on it, but you know, your support does keep the songs coming. And go to my website, sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. You can stream and download my music there. I'm on all the streaming platforms, but if you go to my website, you can download it besides stream it. And of course, it's good to go, you know, get more listeners on, you know, Spotify or whatever. That's good too. But Spotify, that's okay. I should probably, you know, go lie down myself pretty soon. I'm so glad you made it, Fuzz. I hope you feel better. I hope we feel better. But please, you know, go to my website, sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter, get my artist merch if you like it. The store, it says store. I wonder if I should change it. The website says store. Should it say store or should it say merch? I guess I put it store because there are also digital downloads there, but I don't need the digital downloads there because you can download from my music page. Thank you. Good night. Have a great one. Thank you for coming. Okay, maybe I should just say goodnight. Should I say goodnight? Oh, thank you, May. Thank you so much. And I don't spam people. You know, I feel like I probably don't send out enough newsletters. You know, they say you should send out a newsletter every 2 weeks, or you know, every once a month, or every 2 weeks, or just so your fans will keep in touch and let them. And it's like, you know, I feel like I hate sending out newsletters. I feel like I'm spamming people. So I only send them when there's an announcement. Ariana, you're back. Well, I was thinking of ending the live, but now that Ariana's here, I should stay for at least another minute, right? But what should I say for the next minute? What should we talk about for the next 1 minute? Should we talk about, let's talk about what we should talk about. Let's talk about the topic of the next conversation. By the way, I'm just like, this is all kind of like G chord stuff. So there are two types of well, there's more than two types of G chord, but so when you learn the guitar, this is how you're taught to play a G chord. I don't know if you can see this. Probably you can't see it, but well, doesn't matter. But it sounds like this. This is how you're taught to play the G chord. But I went to music school. One of the first things I learned in the guitar class, don't play a G chord like this. This is like a really folky, like if you're playing folk music or old country music, I guess, you can play the G chord like this and the C chord like this. And the G chord again. But I was taught, you know, there's a much cooler way of playing the G chord. And it sounds like this. So this is how I almost always play the G chord now. Can you hear the difference? This is the old way. This is the... And here's the cool way. Can you hear the difference between those two? Versus... And this is much cooler. And not only that, well, you can't see my... the microphone's in the way. I don't know, you can't see my fingers, but the cool way is better. And then, so the C chord also is like, oops, I can't even play the C chord anymore because I don't play it that way very often. But this is but then there's the cool C chord, which sounds like this. And the cool thing about that, not only does it sound cooler, but you can move from the G to the C just by changing one finger, just by changing your index finger one string. So it makes it not only sound cooler, but it's easier to play. May, that's okay. Please come back on Thursday. I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10 p.m. And it's also easier to play an E minor chord because that's an E minor 7. So that's now how I play the G chord. All right. Anyway, everybody, thank you for being here. I'll see you. Hopefully, I will see you next time Thursday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10 p.m. New York time. Thank you, everybody. And oh, you have 2 guitars. Are you going to learn? Are you going to learn to play guitar? Well, good luck. I hope you do learn to play the guitar. Oh, I would love for you to learn my songs too. I don't have the sheet music. You don't need sheet music. You can get it. You know, a lot of the songs are just 3 chords. Like Job Search Blues is just 3 chords. So when you learn the guitar, you know the first thing is to learn probably 3 chords. And I learned G, C, and D, and a lot of people learn G, C, and D first because those are pretty easy. But other people learn A, D, and E. Those G, C, and D and A, D, and E are kind of the same thing in different keys. So G, here's your first guitar lesson. So in the key of G, you got G. The scale starts on G. So the G chord is called the 1 chord. And then A, but it's in the major scale, it's A minor. And then it's B minor. So, and then the 4th note in the scale is C. So the C chord is called the 4 chord, and the D chord is called the 5 chord. And in any key, the 1, the 4, and the 5 is like half the songs in the world. If you know 1, 4, and 5 in any key, that's like half the songs in the world. So in the key of G, it's C, G, and D. And in the key of A, it's A, D, and E. And those are the easiest chords to play. So you'll probably, if you had a guitar teacher, he'd either teach you C, D, and G, or A, D, and E. Job Search Blues is just 3, the 1, 4, 5 in the key of A. And Dumb and Dumber has an extra chord in it. Dumb and Dumber is basically also 1, 4, 5 in the key of A, but it also has this one tricky chord, which is pretty common. No, wait, I'm sorry. Dumb and Dumber is in the key of D. Oh yeah, so you can also learn A, D, and E, but you can also learn A, D, and G. So that's the key of D. So Dumb and Dumber is 1, 4, 5 in the key of D, but it also has that E chord thrown in there. So whatever key you're in, 1, C, D, E, F. F is 4 in G and C, and G is 5, but the F chord is probably the hardest of the major chords to play, so people don't usually learn the key of C right away. B and F are the 2 hard major chords to play. F, I'd say, is harder than B, although some people might say B is harder. So G, D, and A is 1, 4, 5 in the key of D. So some people learn those first. I learned C, G, and D. That's 1, 4, 5 in the key of G. And then other people learn A, D, and E. That's 1, 4, 5 in the key of A. But learn all those chords. Learn A, G, D, E, and C. Forget F and B for now. Learn all the major chords. And then you can play like a lot of songs in 3 different keys. Also, E minor is really easy. So that's why a lot of people learn the key of G first, because the other common chords, so 1, 4, 5 is like half the songs in the world. And then if you throw in the 6 minor, that's like another almost half the remaining songs. And E minor is one of the easier chords. So a lot of people learn the key of G first because 1, G is easy, C is pretty easy, D is pretty easy, and E minor is easy. If you know those 4 chords, you can play a lot of songs. So my song, Got One Thing to Say, that's G, that's the key of G, it's the 1. They're not exactly in order. Oh, that also has an A minor. A minor is pretty easy also. That's the 2 chord in the key of G. That's another one of the easier chords. So if you know those chords, you can play Got One Thing to Say. But, you know, every chord is hard on the guitar at first. It hurts your fingers for a while. It still kind of hurts my fingers after all these years. But you get used to it. Your fingers get like calluses on them, if you don't mind that. Some people, oh, I don't want to learn the guitar because I don't want to get calluses on my fingers. But you have to, or you can't play, or it hurts. Oh, well, if you know how to play piano and clarinet, that's awesome. Well, then you should have no problem learning guitar. Of course, you know, the key of G, you can also learn just like a 3-note chord. You don't have to play the whole, the G chord I'm playing uses all the strings, although this string is actually muted so you don't hear it. The original G, you learn to play all the 6 strings, but then it doesn't sound as cool. But anyway, but you can learn these chords with just three strings. So you can learn the G chord with just 3 strings, and the C chord with just 3 strings, and the D chord with 3 strings. Yeah, you know, my fingers still hurt. Well, actually, now that I'm getting old, I have arthritis. So I actually have to get like steroid shots in my knuckle, or else I can't play. But the tips of your fingers, yeah, it hurts. And I should probably, you know, I decided I did something dumb a couple of years ago. I thought getting heavier strings would make my guitar sound better, but it doesn't. It just makes my fingers hurt more. So I'm gonna eventually have to get my guitar back to the, you know, they have different gauges of strings. Most guitars, you know, when you learn especially, you get light gauge. And I kept those, and a lot of guitarists, they keep light gauge, but I switched to medium because I thought it would make it sound better, and it really doesn't. So eventually I'm gonna get it back to light, and it might make it a little hurt less. Oh, Guns has a guitar also. Yeah, I don't think a hand massager would really hurt, because it's the fingertips that hurt, you know, it's... Oh, for arthritis? I don't know, I guess that could help. Anyway, I'm gonna go for tonight. I hope I will see you on Thursday, everybody. Good night. It's been so much fun. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you later. Now it's asking me, really? End live? You sure you want to end live? Please, I'm reading this off the screen. TikTok says, end live? Please reconsider. Our 3 viewers are enjoying your live and want you to stay. Thank you so much, but I gotta go. Good night, everybody. See you. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you again. And